Everybody, I thought today I would show you how to make this gorgeous little bag that comes from the Dress to Impress suite from the annual catalogue. The bundle comes with the stamp set and with the dies. I like to put my dies in the box, and then I also like to remind myself how big paper I need to cut to make the biggest bit. So there's the stamp set and the dies in there, and then we put it all together nicely to make this gorgeous little bag, and it's so cute. And you can hold quite a lot inside this. I mean, you can certainly get a Tombow and some dimensionals. I primarily am making them because one of my daughter's friends has a boutique, and she's going to put nail varnishes in them for Christmas presents. So I thought I would design something for her. So this is it. So what I've done is I've actually cut out two, one using paper, and then I thought we'd have a go at a Christmas one. So the first one that I'm doing, I've kind of folded already so that you can see it here. So it's all ready to go. And I've folded down the score lines here and just gone over those with my bone folder. Now you can use tear and tape here, or you can use Tombow, whichever is your preferred glue. The tear and tape is quite easy because it fits down the side. I'm going to stick with Tombow. It's just what I'm used to. So put a Tombow down the side, and then I need to connect that to my other one, which is going to be here. So I'm going to fold it in, just pop that on there. And the thing I love about the Tombow is it's just so quick, and if you don't put too much on, like I tend to do, it's also not too messy. So that's the first side on. Oh, making a right pig's ear with that, as my nan would say. So that's the first side, and then this is going to be the top, and then there is this little piece that you can put on as a pocket. So if you just very carefully put a little bit of glue around the edges, you can actually use that to put bits in. Make sure it's straight. Et voila. And then a little bit of Tombow down this side to just finish off the sides of the bag. Fold that flat so that I know that it's okay. And then once we've done that, all we've got to really do is fold in the bottoms. Oh, I really am. Should have done the tear and tape, shouldn't I? Because I am sticky. So then you just bit of glue on the two bottom bits there. And I really should probably put my glasses on because I can't see. And then fold over the ends. And what I tend to do here is, if I have my glasses on, I'll be able to see better, is I tend to get my bone folder and go down the insides of it. I haven't folded that flap in properly, have I? Open it up a bit better. And that's the other thing with the Tombow, is it's a little bit more forgiving. There we go. So just to go, see, you can see it inside there like so. Now you can fold these in and have a small bag, but I like to fold them out and have a larger bag. So this is the front because it's got a little pocket on it. Still got way too much glue on my fingers. So what I like to do with this the handles is just to run them over with my bone folder, and that breaks down the fibres just a bit to allow you to stick them on better. And then one of the dies that comes with it is this gorgeous little buckle, which I have die cut using some gold gold cardboard, and it's just like a normal buckle. You just thread it through. I do tend to like a little bit sticking out the bottom there, so got stuff stuck to my fingers all over the place. So on this side of it, I just put a little bit of Tombow. This one is quite enthusiastic because it's a new bottle. A little bit of Tombow, find the edge of the bag and just hold it down. And again, if it's a bit wonky, Tombow is forgiving enough that it will allow you to alter it. We'll just move it around slightly. So the next one, I'm going to pull it round and thread it through again. A little bit of Tombow. Less is more. Don't really want quite that much showing through. Pull it round and stick it on the front. Hold it there for a few seconds. My fingers are very sticky at the moment, so I'm not making the best job of that. But there's one. And then if we flip it over, we can take our other little buckle. I can get it off my fingers, thread it through like so, and again, just a little bit of Tombow, and then onto the bag. Hold it for a second or two. I don't know whether you can hear, but my dogs, I have 5 dogs, don't ask. My friend runs a rescue and I'm lethal. All she has to do is phone me up and go, look at this little dog, and wallop. I will try and put a picture of them on my blog at some point. So and there's the other one, so let's just hold that one down for a second or two. Let's put that through a little bit more because I like to see a bit of the bag. And voila! They're really quick to make. You could stamp something on here. I'm not going to do any stamping today because I wanted to just show you the bags really. So that's 2. Oh yes, now there's also this bit in the bag which I love, and you can use this as a closer. Now what I would do is just, gosh, this Tombow is very generous, a bit of Tombow on the back and hold it on like so. I'm just holding that on the back now for a second or two, and then you can either glue it down when you've got your gift in there, or use a dimensional or whatever you've got on hand to keep the bag closed. So that's the second one. Now the third one that I'm making is this Christmas one. So I'm going to make this from scratch so you can actually see what I'm doing. If I can get this Tombow off my fingers. So the die gives you the score lines to fold along. So you just need to burnish them with your bone folder, and again it's just a matter of burnishing the corners here, folding over the bottom, and then this bottom, and then this one here, and then I have, oops, there's a wayward button, a second one here, so just burnishing it so that it's easier to keep it down, folded and neat, because that's the thing I love about the dies, is they just make life so much easier for you, because they give you all the score lines and then you don't have to guess where they are. And again, just burnish this, well, just fold this little one here and then this little one here. They actually work very well by themselves. They don't need you to do too much with it. So that's all folded and that's all folded. So the best way to do it is to look at your bag and think, okay, it needs to go there. And again, I'm gonna be a little less generous hopefully with my Tombow this time, so I don't end up sticking myself to the bag, and just sticking that down on there. And then what I want to do is, because I'm going to make this one a bit like Santa, so I'm going to take a couple of strips of the bit that I used before to close the bag, but I don't need to use it to close it, so I'm just going to snip a bit of that off. Probably snip it in half actually, because I can go over it, because this will go over here like this, and then what I'm going to do is cut a piece like this to make as a belt, because Santa has a belt, doesn't he? And of course Santa has a buckle. So I'm going to stick these bits down first. So once again, a little bit of Tombow on here, and some Tombow on here. Voila. And then I'm going to take my little belt and pop that across there like so. And then I've actually cut out 3 buttons, but I cut out the big ones, and I think they might be a little bit over the top. I should have probably cut out the smaller ones, but that's just happened. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what the heck, it's Christmas. And I'm going to actually put those on with some mini dimensionals, which, yes, you'll see through, but you would see the white through anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. 1. God, my fingers are so sticky. 2. 3. I'm just going to pop that one off and pop it down a bit more. Et voila. Then I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow on the bottom, and then just a little bit on the bottom there. So first of all, I'm going to fold him round, and stick the edges together, fold in the flaps, and as I did before, just go over the inside a bit, and it helps that glue stick down. And there we have Santa. Now I've cut out some handles, and again you could do these as braces, I guess, and just and you could also do the handles the other way, and I think I'm going to do that because I just think it's a bit different. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this end and stick it on the front. I just think they look more like Santa's braces, don't they? If they're... I'm either too generous or not generous enough. On this side. Hold it for a second or two. So try and keep it straight. There's one, and then just burnish over the other. Bit of Tombow. And then a little bit on the back. Two. Et voila! How cute is that? Love a bit of cuteness. So, clearing the desks, let's bring them back in. We've got 3 bags for all occasions. This one I made with just the cardstock and then put some paper on the top. This one, the Santa one, is done with the real red and just some black and a bit of gold. And then this one was done with some paper, which is sadly discontinued now, but there is a new paper pack which is just as beautiful. So what do you think? Why not have a go and show me some photos on my blog? Thanks for spending some time with me today, and I'll hopefully see you soon.